Hi. If you can hear me and see me, let me know, please. Let me know if you can hear and see me. 5 people are on, but are you guys there? Can you hear me? Hi, Dawn. Oh, La Casa, yummy. Thanks, guys. Yay! Thanks, Dawn, for telling me that you're here. That helps a lot. Because I'm on my own tonight. Matt's playing golf. Because something about the weather. I don't know. I'd listened to him, of course. You know, he told me, but I was kind of like, okay, the weather. Okay. I don't know what to say about that. One more thing to find. 2 things, actually. One minute to 6. All right. Hi, Kathy. How are you today? It's Halloween night, baby. A whole bunch of Halloween goodness. Ready to go. Actually, I usually look at it and put it in order, and I didn't. Not yet. There's some really good stencils. Some good stuff. This is our free stamp of the month. Uh-oh. Why is it doing that? Am I? Okay. Matt's not here to help fix this thing. Okay. You can't change orientation like that. You have to stop. Really? Hold on, guys. Apparently, this is why I should not be without Matt to do this. Jen, can you let me know if you can? Is this okay now? Okay, we're gonna get started. We're gonna say it's good. All right. No, it's not good. Okay, Jen, I can't tell who's talking to me. All I see is Facebook user. Can somebody let me know if they can see this? I'm so sorry. It's Halloween time. That's right. This is the actual free gift this month. It is a 4x4 seamless design. It's called a witch's dream. And it does have the fun new extra piece of acetate in it. Yes, it does. So the extra piece of acetate looks like this. So you get an extra piece this, well, from here on, from this month on, all our 4x4s are going to have this extra piece. Yes, a freebie. So this is your free gift this month if you order $50 or more before shipping. Before shipping. So it is this is the free seamless stamp. And what it is that you stamp it and you can expand it on all four sides to make it however large you like it to be. However, where I'm starting to include a free duplicate piece of acetate that comes on the front of the stamp to use as a guide to help you with your matching of corners. So we're not raising the price of it though. We're just starting to include this little piece of acetate. This is a really fun concept. So I've shown this many a time. Seamless stamps are where you add it to either side and you can make it as large as you want or as wide or as tall as you like. And the stamp is $11.99 compared to a 6x6 that would be $20.99. So this is one of the first ones. It's called A Witch's Dream, and this is a free gift for a purchase of $50 or more. And it's until supplies run out. And let me give you a tip. I double ordered these by accident, so we have some. So just to let you know, but you do want to snag it before it's gone. Okay, so let's go ahead and start with our Halloween. Last night, I showed you guys our fall release. Well, tonight, because it's such a large release, I had to break it up into two parts, right? Because it's just huge, massive release. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm super, super excited. I'm going to try and show them this way because I think my orientation is wrong. And Matt's not here to help me figure it out. And this is kind of not my thing. You know what I mean? So we have one of our very first stamp sets. It is called A Magical Lot. And if you look at her, she might look a little familiar to you because this is our same character that I've used with our mermaids the last 2 years. And now she's a witch. So she's super cool. There's 3 separate witches and a ghost. And then there's this cute, sweet little bat, which, I mean, he's just so cute. He flies everywhere. He's just super, super cute bat. So the sentiments say, all the candy is for you. Everyone deserves a chance to fly. Have a most magical and enchanted night. A spooky hello. I'm casting a spell on you. And a bit of magic. It's all good. And then it has the complete set of matching dies. Complete set. Including this tree. Do you see this tree right here? This was one thing I was super excited about. I know. It's a little thing, but it doesn't take much to get me excited when it comes to stamps and dies. I was going to release a stamp set that had a coordinating die that was like a forest of these trees to go with her. And then I thought, wait a minute, couldn't I just put one tree and put the coordinating die in the set? And that way you can make your own line of trees however you wanted. And it was part of the set and you didn't have to buy a whole nother set to get the cute little tree. So I'm super excited about that. They are really fun and easy to color. There's not much shading that's required. They have nice, big, beautiful eyes, and they look fantastic with a lot of the standalone dies. So I'm super, super excited about that. So this is called a magical lot, and it has one, two, three. Well, I should know. And it has the complete, look at all this. Look at all these beautiful dies. So it has one die for every single sentiment and every image. So that's always a good thing. And just to let you know, when we do have bundles available on the website in the latest release category, and when we bundle something, we put it 10% off. So before you go and purchase something or put something in your cart, you might want to go look through those bundles to see, because I know this together is in one of the bundles, and it might be with something else that you want, and if you add it to your cart, you get 10% off, but you still earn points for your rewards program. So you get 10% off, but it still counts for rewards because of the way we set it up. We don't put it anyway. You'll see. So always go check out those bundles. They're a really good thing. So I'm super excited about this, and this is called a magical lot. And see this tree? I will be using this tree. Okay, then talking about that, we also have a new Inappropriate. So this is called Inappropriate Halloween. So in the past, we had a stamp set that was called Inappropriate Christmas, and it was a really good seller. However, it might be one of our very first releases of stamps ever. So it's at least 5 years old. So I went ahead and did an Inappropriate Halloween, and it's a good one. So these are the sentiments. Being normal is vastly overrated, which you can use that all year round, right? Zombies eat brains, but don't worry, you're safe. Watch out, my nice button is out of order. Being the family witch is a hard job, but someone has to step up and take one for the team. I know one of my design team members used this coordinated with the free stamp for the month, A Witch's Dream, which of course it's already disappeared. There it is. With the free stamp, A Witch's Dream, and she just literally stamped this, ink blended on top of it, and then used this sentiment. Such a cute card. So cute. Let me know if y'all guys are still there. I haven't seen anything for a while. Okay, so we have, I don't need to check my wish list. The witch gets it right the first time. So in other words, instead of checking the list twice, the witch always gets it right the first time. She doesn't need to be like Santa. Oh, boo-hoo. I found an effective way to end an argument is to smile and simply ask for a piece of hair. I don't need to check my wish list. I read that one. Today's mood, witchy with the chance of sarcasm. I'm just here for the booze. If it fits, lace it, ride it, flaunt it. It's your fault. You left me unattended during a full moon. So these are really funny. I can actually see myself using these just on a regular basis. I did not make a coordinating die for this, just because sometimes I just have to pick what I do and what I don't do. And this time I chose not to make a coordinating die for this. So it is a 4x6, so it's priced at $15.99. And this is not just for Halloween. There's several of them that you could use for other things during the year. Okay, then we have another coordinating stamp and die set, and this is called People Are My Favorite Mummy. So it's a mummy, obviously, and even though you would think that it's just a white and black mummy, oh, this is so fun. You can color him purple or lime green or hot pink or whatever fun Halloween color you want him to be. And he does have a coordinating die, which also includes the sentiment. So the die set's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. I don't know how to count. 10. And then it has the coordinating stamps. So it says, ooh, people. It's a monstrous time of year. Boo. Here's a spooky hello. People are my favorites. I see you. Thanks. How about a hug? You are my favorite little monster. So you can actually use this if you wanted to, for a birthday or something. But how cute to send that to a kid. This is a very fun stamp And this is, so it's a 4x4, so it's $11.99, which is a really good price for a coordinating die set. And I think the die is $12.99 or $11.99. But anyway, it's a really cute set. And the design team did a lot with this little mummy. He's perfect for our card friends. So you can build a scene with him without too much building, if you know what I mean, because he takes up a lot. Well, he takes up a lot of space. And we have this new 6x6 also. So this is one that I'm going to be using throughout the entire year. It's called Howling Night. But to me, this looks like water. It could be water going across the surface, or it could be air going across the surface, or it could be a beautiful background for your mummy. Isn't that really fun? And I did make him a 6x6 just to make him a little easier to stamp. And, you know, sometimes we like something well enough that we'll pay a little extra for it to have it in the whole entire size. So you see how easy this mummy is just on top of this one. And I think Charlene did a card. I could be wrong, but I think Charlene did a card with the Howling Moon and the mummy together. Super, super cute. So we have these two stamp sets. And we have our Inappropriate Halloween. We have the Magical Lots. And then we have another stamp and die set. And this one is a 4x12. I told you last night that, believe it or not, a 4x12 is it's a little bit more pricier when you purchase it, but you get so much more product on a 4x12 than you can any other size. So here, if you see, it has this tree, which is the absolute perfect size for an A2. So the tree, if you want to build the scene, pretty much takes up the whole background, more or less, like to the side. And then you can build all your fun goodness on top. And of course, the tree looks great with a magical lot. You could use them in front of the tree as well. And you can even use your mummy in front of the tree because they all work together. So this one has a little spookier of a ghost. It has a lot of sentiments in it. It has a zombie hand. So if you wanted to use this, that would be a great card, actually. I think I'm going to do that card. This one that says, zombies eat brains, you don't have to worry, you're safe. Wouldn't that be fun just to stamp that? And then cut a whole bunch of these little zombie hands out, or even like 5 of them, and stamp this and this sentiment, the zombies eat brains, you don't have to worry. And then put like 5 little zombie hands on top of it. That would be a great card. So we have a zombie hand, we have a witch's hat, a broom, a little candle, a bat, a pumpkin, another bat. This is larger bat, smaller bat, and then some other little bats. Beware. Of course, the tree, you know me, I'm always obsessed with the good tree. We have some tombstones, a skull, some more bats, a smaller pumpkin. And then this is a little poem that I wrote, and it says, here lie many ghosts of Halloween's past. They are here to boast of how you will not last throughout this long night, which has come to pass. Every once in a while, I like to write a little poem, and I love Halloween poems because I don't know, they're fun, they're easy to rhyme. So this is, and if you notice, it's a nice long sentiment where the tree can stand right on top of it if you wanted it to like mat the tree or anchor the tree on the front of your card. So this works. So they work very well together. All of these work great together for scene building. Okay. So I'm sorry about the orientation. So if you see, you can see that they're similar in the line thickness. Even though they still have a little bit of style difference, the line thickness is about the same. So you could use all of these together. And I know several of our design team members did that, where they chose to use this tree with these witches, or they took this and created, I will be doing that. This is going to be a fun little stamp to use. You can't see it right here, but it does have texture in it. So when it stamps, it's not just a solid tree, but you can come in here and do some fun inking techniques with your paper pouncers and then die cut these and fill up an entire card front. Super fun. Yeah, I'm excited about that. Okay, and then you can use your mummy or anything like. Okay, so I'm very excited about these coordinating dies. They are some of my favorites that I've ever done for a Halloween release. Okay, then we have a bunch of standalone dies. Oh, sorry guys. So this one here does have a coordinating die set. And I think it's this is the stamp set. Actually, this is what prototypes look like because no one brought me an actual packaged one. So I have to show you the prototype. So this is what prototypes look like when they come. So actually you in here, and I write the name on it with the number, and then I will stamp out every stamp and then die cut every one to make sure they work. So this is a huge stamp set and also a large coordinating die set, and they go perfectly together. So this one does have a coordinating die set as well. Okay, so let's talk about standalone dies. I'm really excited about these standalone dies. Let me show you this one. So here we have A2 Ghost House cover plate die. And guys, it's A2, so it pretty much takes up the entire front of an A2 card. And it's super, super fun because when you die cut it, the center of it right here die cuts out, and all these little pieces die cut out as well. So if you wanted to put yellow paper behind all of these little openings to make it look like it's illuminating. And of course, they go, all the little icons, the Halloween stamps go great. You can, if you want to build a little cemetery, use the coordinating die, paper pounce on it, use tons of things. He's Young made a interactive card, a stand-up card, where she put this, and you can see it's a larger card. However, this fits perfectly on an A2 card front. Then we have this beauty, which is called Enter at Your Own Risk. When I visioned this standalone die, I was thinking of a mummy standing like on top of it or next to it or even behind it. Or I was visioning the little witches with it also, maybe some trees behind the Enter at your own risk. You could even stamp one of these if you wanted to and put it going like across. So much fun. So all these are obviously they're meant to work together, but I don't know. I just found that this release really flows together well, and it plays well with the others. Yeah, the house is like super fun. And Enter at Your Own Risk is a great, this is also great to do a lot of paper pouncing techniques with. If you wanted to, you could mask off each word and pounce each word a different color, or you could do an ombre effect going down with paper pouncers, do some little ink flick some water, all kinds of fun things. So there's that. And then we have this fun word called eek. Eek! And he does come with a shadow. And it's, if you look at it compared to, you can see in comparison to the rest, he's a pretty nice size eek word, right? Then, so eek obviously could go with any of the little Halloween fun things. Then we have some spiders. So I meant to pull this, but last year we released this web, a spider web, and it was a 6x6 stamp, and it's a gorgeous spider web. But I never had a chance to release some standalone spiders. So here's my spiders that I wanted to add with my Caught in My Web. And there's 3 spiders. One of them has this cute little hat. This one is, I call this one the hunting spider. And then this is that a spider kind of like just hanging from its web. And then do you see this piece right here? This piece can be added anywhere you like. It's like just a little stick, but it's the perfect size to add as an extension to here. Or you could add it coming here from the bottom of the spider. Or if you want, you can dangle the spider by its hat or whatever you like using this cute little stick. Isn't that fun? So this is a really good stamp set, like I said, to use with anything actually. However, it looks really great with this. And this die is called Creepy Lantern. Okay. Super fun. It is an A2, so it fills up pretty much the entire front of an A2 card. Okay, it does come with a shadow. Why? So you can make it to a shaker if you like, or you can just use the lantern by itself. So and you can see it has score lines and die cuts. But what was really fun, why I really wanted this one, was because I love the fact that it has the little hands poking out from the bottom of it. Do you see that? So you can really use a lot of these Inappropriate Christmas, the zombie eats you, whatever. And, you know, some of them you can stamp on top or with a little sentiment strip. But this is a really fun. Now, we don't have any samples of this. They are in stock though, but we don't have any samples because they just came in stock like right before. And the design team has not even had them yet. So you can see there's a tree in it. This one almost looked like a spider at first. But what I was going to say is this looks great with one of these spiders. Just imagine, I mean, the spiders are big, but you can imagine that here's the little lantern and then do one of these spiders coming down, and he can actually look like he's dropping down. And if you wanted to, you could make it a shaker and then drop the little spider down and put it where the spider goes back and forth in front of the lantern. Really, really fun. And we're gonna have a collaboration. We're having a collaboration with Pear Blossom Press, where the company with the lights. So I had that in mind while we were I was designing some of these products. So some of these really are going to work great with those little lights that you put in cards. So you will see some samples of that. And it also comes with 3 bat dies. And this pretty much covers an A2 card front. Or you can make it the card itself if you wanted to. So this is called a creepy lantern. So it also looks great with the spiders. Then, I can't believe this is almost every, okay. Then we have a slimline insert. So I haven't done a slimline insert. Oh yeah, she does. I haven't done a slimline insert in a while, just because, you know, I get busy. It's that life is life. But here's another one with a hand coming out. I don't know. I guess that was kind of zombie-ish. And this one looks like it has a graveyard and it has 2 little pumpkins. And these bats are actually attached to it. We had several of our design team use this 3 times across a slimline card front. But guys, remember, this does not have to be, even though it says slimline, this fits an A2 card front. You do not have to use this on a slimline. I think it's 2.5 by 2.5. I don't remember. Let's see. Is it? Yeah. So it's a 2.5 by 2.5 inch square. So you can definitely use this on the front of an A2 card. You do not have to use it on a slimline if you're not a slimline girl. I'm very much a slimline girl. I just love that tall rectangle. I just do. I don't think I'll ever not enjoy slimline cards. So here you go. And this is so inexpensive. It's only $9.99. But you can go back and dig out your older slimline inserts. Like we have one that's a spider dropping down from previous year. We have a witch. And if you wanted to, you could do one of this, one of the witch, and one of the spider, and do 3 different ones going across the card. Super, super fun. And believe it or not, these are really a fast card, because if you just do some paper piecing behind it or some ink blending, you can get this card together in no time. And people are very impressed with these types of cards because they think you did a lot more work than what you actually did. Isn't that fun? So here is, and it's called RIP, Rest in Peace. And it has the little graveyard scene. Okay, then we have the ominous tree. I'm obsessed with him. I love this tree. So you know me, I'm me and my trees, but I see this, you see this tree? I see these little witches all over this tree, just everywhere on top of this tree. One of them in the front, maybe her little cauldron down here, and put this witch is a little bit bigger than these two. So put this witch in the front with her little cauldron right there with some of the tall grass in the background, and maybe the witch with the broom, or the ghost flying above. You know, you can even do, or if you wanted to, you could do 3 ghosts going across and make like a ghost card with the tree. Yes. And if you cut this tree in half, look, now it's A2. Now it's A2, right, Kathy? So now just cut it in half, and it's not slimline, it's A2. Or if you wanted to, you could cut it off like this. Make the branches a little smaller, and that will turn to an A2 also. It's whatever you like. That's one reason why I love slimline, because slimline dies, you can always trim back and use them on A2. That's not like that with, you really can't make A2 bigger, but you can do that with slimline. You can make them smaller. Let me get a sip of water. Okay, then the last die that we have for Halloween is a slimline. So this is a slimline insert but instead of being small, like in the shape of a square, it's in the shape of this oval. And what this does is this die cuts into your card. So the blank parts that you see here are pieces that are going to fall out, and you will have this fun oval shape with these pumpkins left into your card. It makes it super fast shaker, or like I said, you can slap some lights behind it. This again makes a fast, easy card. Sammy did a card. It's actually on our front of our community page, and she did stripes across it, which is perfect for pouncers. You just need to mask that area off, and she striped across it. Really super cute. And then the pumpkins, if you want to color them, or you could just die cut this whole thing in black, like another dot design team member did, and put it on a card front, make it into a shaker, or don't make it into a shaker. It does not have to be a shaker. So this is called Oval Funhouse Slimline Die Cutting System. So it's a fun oval house. Okay, so that's it for stamps and dies, but we have some, if I do say so myself, some very interesting stencils this month. So I'm going to show you this one first. So this is called Oversized Hot Flashes Stencil. And this is big. It is larger than, I mean, you can see how, so this is a normal 6x6 size, right? So you can see that this is, I think it's 4x10. And some parts of it are a little bit wider than that. But you can use it on scrapbook pages if you like. But you can also use it on your cards, obviously. So it can stand up, and you have two different edges to it. So those of you that also, this reminds me of, if you're into Harley Davidson, or you have a Harley Davidson scrapbook page you need to make, how perfect is this for a Harley Davidson? Even though I know it's Halloween, but that would be great for a Harley Davidson. And you can, very easily, you can line it up to make flames out of it. That's what this is called. Oh, this is called Oversized Hot Flashes. A little pun there. And you can see that both sides of it are different. And you know, by the way, with stencils, if you just flip your stencil over, that gives you a third size and then third design, and then rotate it and flip it, and it gives you a fourth. So that's one cool thing about like a stencil like this, because it doesn't have a front or back. If you want, you could put a little X on it to mark this as your front. Then you have a side here. Yep, Kathy, you like that hot flashes. So there's a side here, and then there's a side here. And then if you just flip it over, this is going to be the opposite. So that's one reason why I love these types of stencils like this, because you can use them in, there's four stencils in one. So this is called Hot Flashes. And then I had to make a mini Hot Flashes. Look how cute. So mini Hot Flashes. This is not a slimline, by the way. This is called oversized because it's oversized. It is large, but you can still use this. It's not really meant just for a slimline. It could also be used for scrapbook pages or journal entries, or, you know, I hate to say it, you can even, if you were going to put flames, like dress your children up for Halloween, you can even use this across their forehead. Story, yeah, right. Put this across a kid's forehead and then pounce some paint on top of their forehead and use this as a stencil to put flames on a kid's head. I mean, use it on top of their Hot Wheels or something like that. Just super fun. Okay, then we have what I call the mini Hot Flashes. And it is so cute because it's similar to this. So it's the same design, you can see, except it has been shrunk. And now you have a stencil that fits an A2 card front. So you have one side here. Again, you can just rotate it, and then there's another side, and then flip it over, and it's a four-sided stencil. So it's the little mini Hot Flashes. Sorry, it goes like this. Okay, then we have Batch Crazy. Everyone, this is a hot seller. Madeline and Lewis went and did a show in about a month and a half ago, and everyone loved this bat. It is a slimline slimline stencil, but they love the way it mirrors itself in the center. So it's really a fun stamp. So we have the slimline version, and then we have the 6x6 version, whichever one you like. Then we have 3 more stencils. So this one, I'm going to have to pull this out. So this is called Flying Witch A2 stencil. And you might say, Nicole, why do you call it an A2 stencil? First off, it comes with this little witch because they were going to throw this in the trash. And this is a mask. We don't want to throw it away. We could use this for something. Then this is what it looks like. Okay, so this is Flying Witch A2 stencil. But do you see how it has the rectangle around it? That's because the rectangle is shaped exactly the same size as an A2 card front. So it'll show you where to put your card for your witch to be in the perfect position. There are some beautiful, beautiful cards that came out of the design team this month that had this. And I saw that some of them even entered them for publication. And we just love, I mean, it's such a simple little design. Again, it's an easy card. All right, now we have two things left. We have Haunted Moon blended stencil. So this is not Slimline, this is a blending stencil. And what it is it is a layered moon stencil. But what I did, instead of creating 3 separate stencils, this would cost an arm and a leg if I did it separately. So what I did is I took the base, actually it's bigger than Slimline. I took the base, and I think it's 4x10, 4x12. I'm not sure what the overall, but it's meant for an A2 or larger stamp. And you see these lines? You cut these lines apart. And then this would be your moon. This would be a top. This would be the second layer. And then this is the third layer. So let me just cut it apart. So you can either cut it apart or leave it together, but that's what these lines are for. I would use this in your paper trimmer just so they're straight. I'm just using scissors. I would put this in my paper trimmer, make sure these lines are straight. But they overlap on top of each other. And all you have to do is line up those holes. And you could see, here's your first one, which you could do like in yellow if you like. And then you could overlay this piece on top and do this one in a gray or whatever color, and then come back with this in black. And it's so easy to use because they all just line up on top of each other. And this is only, I think it's only $9.99, and it's a complete layering stencil. And of course you get the fun circle. So we have, and it fits on an A2 card front. Yes, that's what everyone said. And then here is the mini version of the Haunted Moon. So it's just a little smaller version of the same exact thing. And it also has the layering holes. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you guys the sequence for tonight. We have, this is called I'm Alive, and it's purple and black, and it has monster heads in it, along with coffins. Super fun. So that's called I'm Alive. And then we have another one, which is called, this is Karma is a Breeze, which I showed you guys last night. And then the last one is called Candy Corn. I think there's a fourth one. Someone might not have brought me the fourth one. Anyway, Candy Corn's really fun. Oh, there's a pumpkin patch. There's one with the pumpkin. So this one has candy corn in it, and it has bones. So it has clay in it. It has yellow little sparkles. It has candy corn, clay, and it has white bones. So it's called, what did I just say? Candy corn? Yeah, candy corn. And then there's a third one that's not around here. So, all right, guys, so that is it. Remember, everything that I showed you last night, we do have our new fall pouncers. So these are the 3 fall pouncers that were released, and these are the colors in comparison. So these are the original. So you can see this one's hot pink, and this was the original pink. So you can see there's a really big color difference. And then we have the flaming orange compared to the original orange. And then we have a deep dark plum compared to the original purple. All right, guys. Well, that's it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoy this release, and I will see you very, very soon. Thanks for being amazing customers, guys. Bye-bye.